Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle and Chill. Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome to Doodle and Chill, and it's me going solo today because Chris didn't show up and nobody else did. So, let's keep on going. The show must go on. Let's go sit in the chat. We got Chimera working, but kind of listen to y'all. David Feed, let's go. And Pops, now I'm no one. I mean, there's no one in here. And I don't know what the hell happened. Chris probably decided to sit back on his chair, and he's probably in dreamland. That's probably what's happening. What's up, David? What's up, Ace? Here's a digital painting I'm working on of Luwani. Pretty happy with it. No. Today, the subject of the day, it's Ninja Turtles. So let's get that going. Hardest one to decide is going to be which one of Ninja Turtles I'm going to draw. It's so hard to decide. They're so different. But for you people in the chat, which one's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Me, I'm on Ninja Turtles. It's Leo. Second, Ralph. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtles? And did any of you like the Michael Bay movies, or you just decided screw this shit? The old, like Mortal Kombat, the old one's the best. Ooh, David Donatello, yeah, he's great too. Not surprised, Bob, that you would like Ralph. Yeah, my favorite's always been Leo. And I like how they put him in the original movies, an actual leader. We ain't perfect. I always loved it. Casey Jones was pretty sweet too. Yeah, Mikey's awesome. They're all cool because they're technically, if you don't identify with one of them, you technically identify with one of them, and the other ones are your friends. Mondo Gecko. Yeah. That was later in that was in a cartoon. I don't know if that was even in the comics. And who here actually read the comic book? I actually have the deluxe edition of all the Peter Laird and Eastman. They even did a recolored edition, which is okay. Black and white was the shit. Okay, so let's get into doodling a little bit. Keep up with everybody. Ooh. You have a signed Eastman on the wall. Yeah, somebody tried to reach out to him to have a cover by him, and yeah, charges a lot. Okay, before trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, let's go over what I was working on quickly for you guys. Little Luwani painting, which I'm pretty proud of. Turned out pretty good. See, difference between finalizing and this was the first go at it. Wasn't super pleased. Then I'm like, take a break, go back on it, and boosh. And your son has a crap load of turtle comics. Yeah, my kids, all the family here are Teenage Ninja Turtle fans. Working on a little swimsuit piece here. And here's a little something I'm working on for that. And back to the blank sheet of paper, and let's draw some turtles. My favorite Ninja Turtle villain. I would say the coolest bad guys in there would be one Shredder, because he's that dimwit bad guy that just doesn't quit. But Crane was cool. But my favorite that they must be is Bebop and Rocksteady. Those three guys are just freaking cool. They made the entire series just a little bit more, funny and goofy. Slash, wasn't that the bad turtle? Oop, somebody popped in the back. Yeah, the bad turtle. Oh, would you look at that?
Don't give me your shit, Sim.
Dude, I ain't shit. I'm just saying hi, and you're giving me sass while you're coming in, like if I was the one late.
Yeah. You are late.
No, I'm not. The stream was for 12:15.
Yeah, yeah. That's the problem. I was expecting it to be at 11.
You knew about it.
Yeah, I forgot you changed it to 12. I was sitting there at 11 like, is he not doing it today? I could be asleep right now. What's going on?
Okay, now I understand the sass. Got it. The worst thing is that we agreed on the last show, like going, oh, we'll do it at 12, the next one.
And then at like 11:30, I was like, what is going on? And then I went to your YouTube thing and looked, and it said 12, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. He did say something about changing it to 12 so people could come on.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about it.
Because people were showing up either like around the end or.
Yeah.
And me, it gives me an extra hour to just wake up slowly and not having to rush out of bed. But still, I woke up like 20 minutes before, like 30 minutes before the show. I was up to like 6 something in the morning yesterday. Me and Scotsman were watching Spaceballs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And come on, you can't stop the movie. And you can't stop the movie until you pass that, what you got is what we need, and all you do is 30 days. It's the Spaceballs. You can't stop the movie and go to bed without getting to that point. So, we cut the movie as soon as that was passed and we went to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie. Did you see this, dude?
What?
Check this out. Almost done with the painting.
You had a little bit of hair there to
I
her
I, ch-
in front of her face.
I changed pretty much everything. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, you showed me where you changed the goggles and stuff, but I didn't ever seen you add that little strand of hair in the front.
Mm-hmm. And I
Yeah,
changed.
that's new.
Yeah, but I pretty much like retweaked the entire body too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I pretty much redid her. Yeah. Like the last time I was working on it, I was like, there's something big. And sometimes you need to take a step back until you look at it and go, oh, now I see clearly. Boom. So we were talking about which was your favorite Ninja Turtle, Chris?
Well, as a kid, it was like Michelangelo. But oh no, it wasn't. It was the leader.
Leo.
Yeah, Leo. The swords.
Me, he's always been my favorite. Never change. Never will. There's something about that character that speaks to me. I just
Yeah, he was my top favorite, and then nunchucks. My brother always liked
Mike.
Raphael. Yeah, Michelangelo. My brother always liked Raphael and stuff. Raphael was my least favorite.
Me, when I was a kid, he was my least favorite, but growing up, he became my second favorite because he's technically Leo with no without the wisdom, you could say.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah, I
Me,
haven't watched it in a long time.
I like rewatching the old movies, and I even like the Michael Bay ones. Yeah,
Yeah, that was okay.
they were way better. His Ninja
The,
Turtles are way better than the freaking Transformers he did.
well, yeah, that goes without saying. But the originals were better.
At least the first one. Se-
TURTLE.
that at least the first one. The second one was a bit. They went a bit too far.
That's the one where they went back in time, right?
No, that's the third one. The second one is when they couldn't get Bebop and Rocksteady, so they put Raza and the other one, and then you had the Vanilla Ice. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. That one was good. The first one was amazing. The second one was good. Third one was no.
Yeah, I don't even. I remember the third one. They went back in time. That's all I remember. And I remember I had some of the figures for it.
But you know what's the worst thing is that one Back in Time. It's inspired by one of the story that Richard Corbin did with Eastman for Heavy Metal magazine.
Oh
I
yeah.
have it for the TMNT 25th anniversary special. It's all painted, so it's inspired by it. But they went way too off the trail type of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I loved the original ones as a kid. They were so good. Like the fights and how they all. Oh man, Casey Jones. He was
Mm-hmm.
great. God, he was awesome in that movie. It's like kicking the
Yeah.
shit out of everybody with like a bag full of like bats and golf clubs.
And the attitude he had was pretty
Yeah,
sweet too.
like his personality was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the whole movie. It was just so much fun and enjoyable, and it was obviously it was for all ages, but
And
it was more for like middle school kids.
and there was a bit sentimental and weird freaking part, and it spoke to people. Remember when Ralph gets hurt, and then they all retreat to that little cabin?
Yeah,
Dude, that just that part is freaking awesome. Like the way you see the brothers get together. There's one that's hurt, then you have the conflict between Lois O'Neill, that's the super feminist, and the other one that's a bit the macho guy. What's tits? You call me tits?
yeah. What's up, Toots? I liked, I liked that whole movie. Everything about it was great.
Yep.
And then I had one issue of the comic I was able to find growing up, and it was because I remember it said Eastman and Laird,
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I remember it was the Turtles just in a big fight. It was just one big brawl. It was the Turtles, and it was Army guys and stuff like that. And that was the cover. It was just a big brawl going on, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this is pretty cool." and it was very different than the movie. Like there was blood, people getting arms chopped off. I was like, oh, okay, this is a little bit more dark.
Oh, dude, the comic books, they were pretty goddamn hard. Like,
Yeah,
one of the things that people don't know, before they sold to become a cartoon, the Ninja Turtles, they all had the red mask. Everybody knows that by now. But the thing is, they used to listen to Metallica, eat pizza, and drink beer.
yeah,
You know, they were actually teenagers on the like 15, 16, 17, right?
yeah,
But then they toned it down and they made it less violent, and it was pretty goddamn violent.
yeah,
And Shredder was a mistake. Like he was technically a goof when he came in. He dies pretty goddamn quickly, but became a fan favorite, so they brought him back. Like I really liked the comic a lot, and like most people, I kind of like discovered them with the cartoons as a kid.
yeah, yeah. I've seen like a while back that there's like a female Ninja Turtle now or something.
They did that with the decided to
I
they
think you're.
brought in the sister. I don't know what it was. They found her.
Yeah,
It
I
never
thought
it
that
never
was-
it never stuck. They quit, and then I think they brought it back lately.
Yeah, I was like, why? Why is there another turtle?
Welcome to the stream, Irene.
Hello.
Hey, Irene.
What's up?
Nice to
I
have you
finally
on.
managed to catch a link this time. I'm shocked. Shocked.
Alright. That's why we
It's
that's
fun.
that's why
always-
we started it an hour later today. We're like that people will see it and wake
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, definitely. I was not even up at 11.
Yeah, you always miss the roast, but you made it to this one. That's what matters.
Yay!
It's
I'm
it's
just
kind
like up so late on weekends.
that sounded so much like a little pun at the same time.
A pun?
Like, oh, you don't make it during the morning roast, but you're okay.
Oh, like a passive aggressive jab.
That's
It
what
kind
felt
of did. I was like, I mean, but you're right.
You're too good for my show,
Chris.
but at least you made it to Sue.
I have work during the week. This is a Saturday.
All right, Chris, don't act like it's not a morning roast doodle and chill type, okay?
Oh, sorry, wrong show.
It's our
I
crossover.
gotta behave myself.
It's our crossover.
It's a crossover. That's right.
Dude, I need to figure out how to be able to give you control on StreamYard, because I know there's a way we can have like. See, even Bob says, "Hello, Irene."
Hi.
And Johnny Cage said Raphael's for edgelords. I still liked him.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, David Feed. I like the fighting games. Yeah, the games were cool.
I had what was it? Was it for the Sega Genesis? Or was it the no? It wasn't the Nintendo. But the Sega Genesis, right? The one Ninja Turtle game.
It was for Super NES.
I
Wasn't
didn't have, yeah, so I think it must have also been for Genesis because I didn't have Super Nintendo.
See, Max is saying the cartoon was called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles here in the UK. The word ninja was banned.
Wait, the word ninja was banned in the UK?
Yeah.
Dystopian.
Don't check into the UK right now.
Well, right now, but like, you mean even in like the 90s? They were
Dude,
nuts.
yeah,
Y'all
I
are
have to
nuts.
agree. I am shocked about that one.
Yeah. I mean, now I know it's, basically 1984.
And you're like,
Sorry.
Johnny
you guys.
Johnny Cage is saying, tell her
The
how it makes you feel, Chris.
what?
Don't trip me.
Just the other day, I was sitting there, and all I could think about was how Irene doesn't love us anymore. She never
Oh,
comes
my
on the
word.
shows.
I do try to. Ditch work to come on like twice already on Friday at 11. So no, I ain't done this. My word, come on this show and get guilt tripped.
I don't know. You know, sugar gets spicy.
Hey, Johnny Cage said to. I gotta do what they tell me.
Do you
That's
really?
true. Well, you always have to listen to the audience.
Gotta make the chat happy, Tim.
Mhm.
Is that why you were late?
Hmm?
Is that why you were late?
I was not late, Sam.
Yes, you were.
Sugar is always on time.
Don't get so grainy.
My face is really red. I guess from where I just took a shower.
There you go. Yeah, in the 80s and 90s, anything to do with ninja was banned from the children's TV. They also removed the reference to Mikey's nunchuck in the cartoon in the movie. Wow.
What?
The U.S. has done some stupid stuff with censorship too, though. It's not just the UK, you know.
That's true.
Yeah.
Comes and goes.
There was a song I used to listen to, and this was a little bit after the whole 9/11 and the war on terror and stuff, and the song had like let's start a war. And it was talking about let's start a war, start a nuclear war, and it was not actually about war. It was about dancing and stuff. But they censored nuclear in the song, and they censored a couple other stupid things too.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I hate fucking censor.
Or all the anime what am I thinking of, Pokemon, how it was what was it? It was Brock. Brock had those little rice balls or something that he was eating, and they changed it. They had him talking and voice acting, and he was like, "Yeah, this is a really good cheeseburger."
I remember that.
Not a cheeseburger.
That's Americanized things. Oh, you know what was the worst? Well, probably not the worst, but I remember just seeing was when the Ghibli movie Nausicaa first came to the U.S. They changed the entire cover, and they changed the main character, some guy on the cover, and redrew all the art because they're like, we have to make it Americanized and make it so comfortable for the American audience. I need to find it because this happened.
Wow.
The American audience isn't ready for this yet.
Oh, by the way,
stupid.
Irene, yesterday I ordered deluxe edition number 6 and 7 of Berserk.
Yes!
Catching up to the last 2 ones that came out. Yeah.
Yes.
Amazon's like, here's a $20 discount card. Wow, I'm buying 2 books.
Yeah, awesome.
Told you I was waiting for the price to go down, so they went down to 50 something, 55 or something. I'm like, book, bye. For me in Canada, it's cheap because they're 60. They're worth $65.99 or something. So they went down for $10. I'm like, zoink.
Yay!
So let's go check. Nunchucks are bad weapons, anyways. I don't know, dude.
Yes,
they're fun.
yes,
I had fun with it.
Well, fun isn't going to save your life in a fight, Sam.
Dude, did you actually see the actual nunchucks? You know that the ones that we see in the East is just usually the sticks.
Yeah,
But the ones I had, they're shaped an hexagon.
metal. Yeah.
No, they're shaped in an hexagon. Right? So it has little edges. So, dude, when I would hit with it, it would slice leather open. That's what I'm saying. The ones you see in movies?
Well, I'm not saying they can't be deadly. I'm just saying they're not practical.
You say that yet again. Did you do martial arts, Chris?
I don't have to do martial arts.
Did you ever try to? Did you ever try to use nunchucks?
What? I can see how they're impractical.
Ooh, that's looking good.
Oh no, that's on me. That's the poster for Nausicaa that I wanted to show.
It still looks good.
Yeah, but it's like
I
not.
still like it.
Yeah, right? It's just it doesn't
What
change
even?
anything.
But like, where is? It's so different. Why did they have to redo it? And like, who is this person in the foreground? I don't even know.
I do have to admit though, that creature in front did make me leave. I think it was you though. The type of color.
Mm.
That's the new poster.
No, that was the original poster for Nausicaa.
Okay.
Yeah, when it first came out. So.
I never watched Nausicaa.
Really?
Yeah.
It's decent. It's a manga. The manga looks really cool.
I'm sorry, not because the movies is good.
It's Miyazaki basically drawing like
Oh.
Mobius.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Okay. I need to check it.
Mhm.
So Scotsman is in there. Sup, peeps? Be right there. Gonna shower and get coffee. Yeah, that's pretty much everybody this morning.
Good morning, everybody.
I
Everybody's
did the
getting
same
up
thing.
at 1 p.m.
Oh, did you see this, Irene? Check this out. Boom.
I see.
That
Oh, this
this
one. Ooh, nice.
I don't do digital paintings often, but I was having fun.
Nice. I like the bike.
That's
Yay!
that's bike.
Awesome. You don't do digital paintings a lot?
Digital paintings, no.
Hmm.
Like I learned it in university and stuff like that because I did matte painting and stuff like that, and like special effects and stuff.
Mhm.
But my mind works in things and lines.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Same here.
Well,
Yeah.
instead of values, like it's something that I was having a discussion with with Inkspot because he's like, dude, I can't freaking think lines. Everything's in colors. I go, yeah, you think in values. I think in line work, line weight, line direction. Everything to me, it's like building lines. You build in value of colors. He
Yep.
goes, yeah. So
Same here.
that's why we get frustrated on each side. Like I can be good at painting. I can be good at this, but you're always like you're top notch because you think that way. Me, I need to transition my way of thinking from line to colors.
Yep. Yeah, I think in lines as well, and that's something.
Hmm.
I think it's pretty obvious, and I noticed it very early on. Like some artists think in one way, some artists think in another, and it's like I kind of forced myself to know how to paint, but it's like it's still very line based, and it's like I'm never gonna be that good of a painter. It's really just like the way
Yep.
our brains work. I really think it's natural.
Yep.
It's I'm very like structural. I'm always like thinking about the structure, but not so much like lighting and color.
But it's also what attracts us in art. Like you'll be
Yeah.
more interested in the line where it's like an inker or something like that. You'll be like, look at those goddamn lines, dude. Look at the line where you look at Berserker. Look at all that fucking cross hatching. Look, there's shadow and there's no shadow. There's no gradient, but it's all in line. You're like,
Yeah.
well, the other people are
Sexy
like,
lines.
well, there's people that are looking. Oh, that's messy. I would have done that with colors.
Yeah. I mean, I can appreciate good painting, but at the end of the day, I think line work still impresses me the most. Or yeah.
Chimera's telling you to calm down, Sim.
Okay. We can't all talk like that, Chimera.
No, I'm not gonna calm down.
We try to be motivated and have at least a little bit of energy here.
No, I need more energy.
Okay, just to please Chimera, please
We need to
take a minute
We need
and
to
go
do.
on Indiegogo, and maybe, maybe with back testament would be kind of cool.
You need to get
That
like
would be all right. It's pretty awesome.
I'll go back to our regular scheduling with a little bit of fucking energy here. So what's up?
Need to get a do like a Sunday sleep stream, and it's just Aaron and Chimera.
That was yesterday. You missed
And
it.
everybody takes a nap.
That was yesterday. Did you miss it?
I guess. I guess I
You
did.
you didn't make it because you fell asleep as soon as you clicked on it.
Probably. Like, oh, this
No,
is too much
it,
for me.
but it was a fun stream. Come on, it was me. It was those two and me and Canales. So
Hmm.
you have me and Canales to balance things out. You have the boring and the spicy.
Well, when was this?
You got the good looking and the hot.
It was.
Doesn't make sense.
I'm trying to be nice. The good looking, the okay looking, and the hot. I'm just trying to.
okay.
It was.
Oh, I
It
see.
was. Wait, it was yesterday. What time yesterday?
I can't remember. I was like, hang on. I'm gonna refund you, Sim. Be right back. Like, might be monotone, but I'm 6'1", you manlet. Dude, I'm not a manlet because I'm not less than 5'7". I'm 5'8" and a. Screw you, dude. I am not a manlet.
Why is my hair doing this stupid thing? Ugh. Just a mess today.
But all joking aside, do go check out Testament. I think he has one sketch card by me left over there. And do go check out Fiendish.
Yay!
Great looking book.
Check out Venus. And do check out Testament. I backed it after our stream on Wednesday. It looked really awesome. I think he has probably 1 or 2 days left.
Nah, not really. He's trying to be edgy. He has like an extra 30 days. He doesn't want to extend. Might extend 2 days because he wants to. Yeah, he wants to be like Billy the Kid thing. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm gonna be edgy.
Oh, I see. Testament looks awesome, dude. And also,
Yeah, it does.
back Fiendish. Yay! We have 6 days left, so we'll be wrapping next Friday.
And thank you, Camera, for being awesome and sharing the links.
Thank you, Chimera. After we've insulted you, thank you for letting us share our links.
And like you're saying, I'm testing Indiegogo's algorithm. Yeah. Trying to find the loops and the holes and why there's some people that get more trending even because there's something like they're not making it that big, but why are we seeing them everywhere?
Yeah, that is worth figuring out.
Because right now everybody's like, oh, let's make all the goals at 500 and try and be funded, and then they go funded in 15 minutes, 15 and 30 minutes, but you're asking for $500.
Yeah, you should still set a goal where it's realistic and this is what you need to print it. Or otherwise people are like, we know what you're doing.
Yeah, and the thing is, then you wonder why. Then there's no surprise why some of them go ballistic midway of the goddamn campaign.
It's like, oh no, we don't have enough. Because it works psychologically both ways. It's like some people back it because we'll only back it once it's already funded because it's like, oh, then it's safe. But some people once it's safe, it's like, oh, it's already backed. It doesn't need my help.
Yep. That thing works both ways.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I can just get it later and whatever. And so, set a goal that you actually can print it at.
So I always tell backers though that keep in mind that when you go on a campaign, usually it's like the one they're asking for is like the minimum they need to fulfill and print. The second and the first and second stretch goal, you're getting closer to the actual price that they need.
Yeah, that
to
they
actually
want.
Yeah, that they want. Like the first one is what they want. The second one, the first stretch goal would be actually what they need. The second one would be what they want. Because this is where they start making money. And to gauge it, it's as soon as you pass around 10K, past 10K, that's when you're starting to be in your usually, in the okay. You're not in the red.
Nice.
Yep.
That would be nice. Yeah, that's what I did with Fiendish. I said original goal was like relatively low, but it's also my first comic crowdfunding. So I said it at 2,500. And it's like, okay, push come to shove, this is just what I need to make a print run. It's not going to be a lot. It'll be bare bones, but this is what I need. But it's like I wanted 5,000, but it's like I don't know if I can make it. But it got funded in like 4 days. So
Cameron said, fine,
yeah.
I'll print a line art cover for you, Irene.
Yay! I knew I could convince you. I love that cover later. I saw on Twitter. I was like, oh, I want this.
See, David Fee says it. Yeah, I want to back Alejandro, but I'm afraid it won't reach the goal. That's the thing, and that's one of the reasons why we discussed that like 3 years ago when we started when CG and everything started. That's why you need to go like to a. You have to find the in between what you need and what you actually want, right? So having a more reachable goal of like between 7 to 8K, going over that scares the backers because people automatically think that you'll never get, you won't get it, and they think like that, like David going, I want to back him, but I don't think he's gonna make it, and that's the flaw, because it's like obviously he's not gonna make it because most people are gonna think like that, and it's not a bad thing. It's just it's
Makes
technically
sense.
it's marketing. It's when you show up to something, it's that what makes you buy it or not, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he goes, I might just print limited line art Willis covers. Yeah, I don't know. How much was he asking? Columns of Creation again?
Is that
Wasn't
still
it?
live?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get that.
Remember how much he was asking?
Like half the money I earn on crowdfunding is going to be going to backing more books. But it's worth it.
That's what I did.
So many I have to get.
Now back to trying to draw something.
Yeah. I will share my screen in a minute, but I'm still trying to work this out.
So which one's your favorite turtle?
I don't know. I didn't watch that much of TMNT as a kid because I had no childhood, so I know everybody's gonna hate me right now.
No, I'm just starting to find out that's an easy fucking card to use every time now.
But it's true. Oh my God.
I'm starting to think that that's what it is. It's like I don't know. I don't know. I was raised in a bubble in a bubble. I'm a bubble girl.
It wasn't a bubble. It was a military boot camp where I had to study all the time. Okay.
I get it, but you get.
I didn't get to watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I had to do laps around the base and push up.
The regular
Yes.
world, you know me, that was just the world outside the window. Have
Yes.
something to
I
hope
was
for.
trapped. I was trapped.
Your world was the dream.
It was torture.
While you were watching your kids shows and eating cereal, I was practicing my marksmanship at the range.
We don't know, but soon we'll find out that she's like a Muay Thai champion. She's a black belt, and you're gonna see her like go full Jet Li on people and like Hong
I
Bak.
did do taekwondo for a while and
There you go.
kickboxing.
There you go.
So
She's like, you want to see how deadly nunchucks can be, do you, Sim?
So I ain't that far away. So could you imagine a girl with that much energy when she charges at you, going, "Wah!" and the nunchucks are going. It's impressive.
I would be worried
I
about
mean, me.
Irene hurting herself.
She's like, me?
Yeah, I'm so gentle. I would never charge anybody. I'm gentle and innocent.
Turns around, punches the guy next to her.
Why would I do that? Never. I'm so gentle.
Mm.
You should tell him.
Dude, I hadn't drawn like turtles in so long. No, that's one of the first thing I used to draw.
I haven't
Watch it.
drawn
What?
them at all.
Hmm?
I haven't drawn them at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'm
maybe you should try.
struggling.
Get a pencil.
Well, no.
Yeah, I've
Like-
never drawn them before, but I didn't tend to draw fan art when I was little either. So the only fan art I drew was like FMA, but it's because someone told me to. I hated copying things.
Mm. I mean, one of the things I used to like to do was watch cartoons and try to take the poses quickly, like you would do, like a sketch artist going in metros, like in subways and stuff. Like you try to get the poses, but I would do the same thing while watching cartoons.
Interesting. Yeah, that is useful. It's like gesture
Mhm.
drawing.
Yeah, you have to be fast, and that's probably why I think in animation in a way in my head, like the movement, like everything's an anime. Like before I draw, like I imagine this thing like it's a 3D scene, and then I move the camera around.
Well, like I think this happens for a lot of comic creators. Or when I see the stuff I'm drawing, it's like an anime in my head, and I have to translate it to a comic. It's like the whole thing, like Fiendish, is just a movie in my mind. It probably comes from growing up watching anime. I did see some shows, but it was all anime because I was in Asia. There you go. Had a bit of a childhood. Tiny bit.
A little bit.
Tiny bit.
So-
Oh, I did get some stuff in. Did I tell you some? I got bric-a-brac and Passion's first package came.
Oh, you finally you finally got Passion's package.
Yeah, it's so big. I have to hold it with both hands.
Yeah, sounds hairy.
Well, I mean, it's Passion.
Okay, so it has no hair. Got it.
Oh boy.
Only a beard. Got it. Ooh. What's up, Scott?
It's time to bring some weird orange energy.
Yeah. So you're probably gonna be drawing Mikey.
Well, I mean, I considered it, but it might have to be Raph.
He's your favorite.
I wouldn't say that, but he's definitely the most badass these days. At least that's how they're billing him.
They're trying to make him the edge one, the more edgy one, like the the tough guy.
Yeah.
But to me, Leo is always the most badass one because he's the one that kicks ass but keeps in check, keeps
Right.
everybody in check. He's always, and he's always been my favorite for it. And Katana's motherfuckers.
Greetings, fellow stream buddies. Chris, Irene, hello.
Hi,
Hey,
nice to
Scotsman.
meet you.
Have we met before? Have I met you before? I don't know.
Me?
Hmm.
I don't think so.
No,
How do I
thanks for
call
the-
you? Scots?
Sure.
Hi.
We all call
Hello.
him Scotsman. Yep.
Scotsman, hi. I don't think I know your channel.
But that's a shame.
It's this channel. It's
Awesome.
This one.
This
It's all
channel
that.
here, this one
Okay.
here. So something like to this channel here. No, Scotsman TV. He has this channel. He has the Gavin collab that we're doing where we're giving advice on coloring and stuff.
Ooh,
Mhm.
all right. I shall check it out, sir.
And he's also one of my Ink Slayer brothers.
Nice. Alrighty. Present to meet her.
Same.
And the colorist on one of the colors on Tales from the Adverse.
Ooh.
One of
But-
the.
Yeah, because you're not the only one.
No, I'm saying one of the. Saying
But
definitively.
he's retiring from coloring now.
Why would I do that?
You're
Get-
volunteering him for retirement already.
Yep, because he's going back to his original trade, inking.
I don't know how to ink, dude. I'm just a colorist. I'm just a silly ginger colorist.
Yeah. That's kind of like I'm nothing. Please tell me how good I am.
Oh,
He's fishing for compliments.
Are you saying I'm fit? Oh, look at that.
I'm not saying it. I'm translating what Sim said.
This is Isings on my stuff. Come on, I look sexy.
Oh, that was you. Yeah, I saw that. Cool.
It's him inking my pencils.
Sweet.
That's me inking a low resolution Twitter pic.
Yeah, because you didn't ask me for the freaking.
Because I wanted to surprise you.
I know, and it did. Very much so.
I mean, not in a gay way. Just like, I just wanted to surprise you.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Okay, maybe just slightly gay.
A little gay.
Just a little bit.
Just a tip.
Sorry, Irene.
What?
You don't have
Sorry
to. She's
about
used
that.
to it.
Okay, good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Please.
She's used to be with the boys.
Yes, Lucas. I do not care.
Are you sorry? 'Cause she's
My lady sensibilities. Oh, no.
It's so fun for us because it's. I mean, guys like thinking that she's so like frail or something, dude. Yeah.
You haven't even hung out with me off stream.
She's very on PC and shit.
Sorry.
There's a reason why we clicked.
Are you sorry because you're not including her?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that's why. I wasn't saying she's offended. I was saying, sorry, I didn't get you in on the gay fun, on the gay humor.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, fine then.
I forgive you.
I was gonna go. I'm gonna do it like a line where then I'm like, you know what? Let's do some coloring.
Ooh, nice. You threw down those colors real quick.
Yeah, we joke with Sim about this. He calls this show Doodle and Chill. I call with Sim it's Doodle and Sequential. Because when we did Thundercats last week, he did like 4 drawings, and I'm like, dude, calm down, bro.
Here's my fan comment.
Like soon it's gonna be like sequential, like drawing a life page in less than an hour. Like what the fuck?
Please tune into my next show, Doodle and Ashcan.
Calm down.
I am thinking of doing that though. The doodle and the sequential, like that show and chill. I am thinking of that one.
Yeah.
Let's lay out pages.
Let's see. What does Raph look like today?
He looks like he looks like the other turtles, but with a red bandana and size.
That's a good call. That's a good call. Right there.
Oh, let's not forget. Now they try to give him a slash lip to make him look tougher. Like he's been in a ghetto and gangs before or something.
He's got street cred.
Yeah.
So edgy. I don't know why I've been on a chibi roll recently. I think it's because I did those stickers for Fiendish. So this is totally not helping all the argument that I don't like to draw cute things for kids. But oh well.
I don't like to draw cute things for kids neither. It's so good.
I like to draw cute things, but it's like I come from anime, so I'll draw cute things that are like bloody with TNA everywhere, and people are like, "Oh no!"
My girl's the same. That's one of the things that she had at school. Like, we're worried about the girl. She seems to be very in horror. Like, yeah, she's a big fan of horror movies. She likes to play Dead by Daylight, and yeah, she likes to draw manga that's borderline very cute and horrorish.
Yeah, good. Like, oh
And
no,
they're
there's
like-
something wrong with this. Like, no, there isn't.
There's nothing wrong with her. She's
Yeah.
great. Let her have
People like
fun.
dark things. It's fun. Chill out. Oh my God.
Okay, they're not here. The other day, there's one of my girls, the younger one, right? She's 12, so she's getting into the hormones phase, right?
Fun.
And she's surrounded by people with hormones, right? So there was a guy in one of the classes that was acting out, being belligerent and insulting people, and people were telling him to try and stop, politely trying to ask him to relax, right? And he decided to tell everybody off. So Anna got up and she's just told him like, "You need to shut the f up." And the guy starts yelling at her. He go, "What you gonna fucking do?" Right? And she interrupted him. She goes, "You should think before you finish this sentence if we want to have kids later." And I'm like,
Heck yeah.
you kind of want to go like, "Hell yeah, girl, that's my girl," and they're like,
Or
"Bad
you kind
girl,
of want to go,
bad
daughter,
girl,
don't get
You
your
have-
don't
don't
get your
do
ass
that."
kicked.
You're like, "Don't do that, girl. Bad girl, good girl, yeah, girl."
You
It's
you want to
confusing.
tell daughter, don't get your ass kicked by a random guy. Because nowadays chivalry's dead, and that boy might beat her ass.
Well, the question
Maybe.
is, how many weapons does she carry with her?
She
And
better
that's
have
the
a
thing.
fucking shank.
But that's the thing. She's raised with she was raised by two men and has two brothers. So
But
I
that
think
doesn't
she.
mean she can beat up a boy of her age.
Well, bring her here. I got
What the
a few
fuck,
things she
man?
can-
So hence
Pace
the point.
herself.
Hence the point of like, go point. You got points for like badassery, but you're like, don't do that, bad girl. You're like, you're tapping her. You like tap on the head, but you're like,
Sorry, my dad head was going crazy right there.
that's
I
what I'm
felt that
saying.
reaction. It's like, no, dad brain must jump in.
That's how it is being a parent. You like there's part of you that sometimes you're like, you're like, I have to give him shit. What's up, camera?
Hey, just on my
Yeah.
lunch break. I'll pop in for a quick second.
What up?
Eating Buffalo Wild Wings.
Well, if she needs some self-defense items, she could come over here. I got some things she could have.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Does she need to borrow a sword?
We got some here. We have longsword. We have katanas,
Okay, okay.
So your daughter killed a
and
bunch
she-
of people. What happened?
she likes knives and stuff.
She can study the blade under Scotsman.
Aye. Ido.
No, she didn't kill nobody. I just thought she just had a little altercation, and she pulled out the attitude, and I'm like, oh shit.
So a boy took shit from a girl. Is that
No,
what
a boy was giving shit to a whole bunch of people, and my girl stood up and she told him to calm down.
Oh.
Does she have the internet? I'm just curious. Because
Yeah, she
like there's videos of girls getting their ass kicked by boys like all over the place.
happened?
Especially ones that get in boys' faces.
Yep.
Yes, we know it happens because
don't-
chivalry is dead. We understand, sir. We're just saying that she can arm herself and avoid that.
I'm all
Mhm.
for women
You're
standing
not
up
going
and,
there.
and taking care of themselves and like telling men to shut the fuck up when it's time. But
Yep.
that scares me because I have a daughter
Yep.
and
I feel you, dude, on that one.
Oy.
Like, yeah, you have that side of you that's like, okay, so you stood up for yourself. I'm proud of you because you kind of like everybody was scared. You fucking told them to calm down, and you stood up to them. Pretty proud of it. But
there's a moment.
like, that said,
I understand.
what would
that.
you have done if you would have turned around and decided to ruin your goddamn day?
On the
Yeah.
other hand, if that's just her personality, you're not training her out of
Mhm.
that, right? So you have
Nope.
you have to think of other ways to like protect her or teach her
Yep.
how to protect herself.
Exactly.
Have you
Got
considered
him out,
Brazilian
you got him
jiu-jitsu.
out.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu for females is the best.
or Krav Maga, for instance? Yeah.
Sorry, my neighbor has his motorcycle and he's just sitting outside revving it. I don't fucking know why.
I wouldn't recommend females try to defend themselves against males with Krav Maga though.
I feel like
Because
at the end of the day, no matter how much martial arts, it's probably still a losing game.
Yeah.
Because I've done martial arts and like the difference is huge.
Well,
It's just a fact. So arm
I can-
yourself. That's what
I can
weapons are
tell
for.
you-
exactly. That's how you always win with a
I have
gun.
almost 10 years of Brazilian jiu-jitsu and I've met some females that are way smaller than me that could fuck up many guys with no strength, just pure
Yeah.
technique. especially because if a guy charges you and knocks you down, you're on your back. You learn to defend from your back. That guy's going to sleep or getting a broken arm. One of those two things. And if somebody gets their arm broke, they don't want to fight anymore. And they usually don't want to hurt you. And if they're asleep, they probably shit themselves, and you can get away.
Hey. Good point.
Well, martial arts is good for learning self-discipline. Like in middle school, I used to get in a lot of fights. And so I just took Taekwondo when I was 13 and learned how to not be so pissed off all the time. I mean,
I like your discipline too. Because like I didn't so much have anger issues as I don't know. I just wanted like some kind of structure and like a channel to like put all my teenage angst, and it worked really well.
Yep. Started with Taekwondo.
Because it teaches you it's not about getting into fights. It's about like
not getting into fight. Like I mean, I remember one of the first lesson the sensei taught us is, okay, you're here to learn to fight, protect yourself, kick ass, right? Yeah, first thing you need to learn. Yeah, the moment you raise your fist and you got into a fight, yeah, you lost. Now, the reason why you're training is to walk out the winner of that fight. But the idea is, as soon as you got into that conflict, you lost because you're supposed to know how to keep your fucking calm, your anger in check, and trying to diffuse that situation. This is why you're really there.
Yep.
And here's the chibi turtle. And there you go. She seems to be doing that female turtle for you, Chris.
Oh boy.
Nice. I don't see any weapons though. Who is that?
That's Leo.
I know.
I'll add the swords.
Okay.
It's just the way that with the eyes you gave, like the type of eyelashes and the high the pinch nose in front kind of gives it the little
we all know
girly-ish.
We all know that Venus is the best turtle.
I could make it Venus if you so desire. I was gonna make
is that the name of the female turtle?
Back in the 90s, there was a show called The Next Mutation. Excuse me, The Next Mutation, and I don't know. They for some reason thought having Venus was a good idea. I don't know. They were probably on drugs. Funny enough, I had the toy of Venus, but my brother and I just collected all the toys. We had the battle van. We had everything. My favorite was Donatello.
Sorry, I'm back. I had to go take care of kids. A few seconds. Ninja Turtles, no matter what, it's like it's one of those IPs that sticks for a long time, and to me it's iconic as in Superman, how iconic he is as one of the first superheroes. Ninja Turtles was one of the first huge commercial independent hit. It was the first indie comics to make it this big. That and the other one was Cerberus. No, Cerebus.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. By Dave Sim. That was huge for independent comics. But Turtles is the one that went mainstream. So that's why it's huge. They went from being like underground comics to being the top of the mainstream.
Well, just their designs, like companies were like, oh shit, we can sell toys with this. It's like the original. I didn't start reading Mirage till I was like 16. I grew up with the animated show. Like, oh, it's clearly a kid's show, and then when you read Mirage, people are fucking Shredder gets murdered in the first issue.
Yep.
I'm like, oh wow, this is completely different.
And you know that it's one of the reasons why they split up, right? Him and Lair.
I thought I went to my LCS. Some guy told me that it was because of Venus they split up.
Venus?
Yeah, the stupid Next Mutation show. I don't know how true that is, but
I mean, from what I was told, from what I read, they split up because Eastman did not want to sell the rights as much, and that went too far with the cartoon and stuff like that. So you might become partly right. Like he was not happy with how all of this was getting handled. So boom, he sold the rest of his rights, and then he went to be more heavy metal magazine.
Yep. Didn't Eastman have a bunch of financial problems? Excuse me.
Lately, I think because he did sell his heavy metal to the Swiss brothers.
Hmm.
So right now, he's technically just a title over there. But yeah, it would also explain why they finally got back together and doing that last Ronin story, which is pretty cool, by the way.
You know Eastman does commissions, right?
Yep, and he ain't cheap.
Yep. His wife got back to me with the commission rate, and I'm like, holy fuck.
Mm-hmm. I know. I see. He was the one I mentioned before, but without his name. Because I didn't mention somebody I knew tried to reach out for a commission, and it was not cheap. But it's the same if you try to reach out to any big names. It's you can expect to pay a bit more than a K.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd expect like Adam Hughes and Sean Murphy probably didn't cost that much too.
Me, I'd like to have Bisley back on something eventually, like to work on the cover. But I like Liam Sharp. And, no, some of those great artists I'd like to have on. But dude, it's at least between a K and 5K minimum just to get one of those. One day.
One day. I'm gonna keep this sketchy. There's some colors on it now. I usually don't keep things sketchy. I have like this inborn urge to make everything like perfect lines. It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to train myself out of it.
Oh, so you refine on your underdrawing?
Yeah, usually this will like be my underdrawing, then I like turn down the opacity and then I like do perfect lines.
Oh,
over
okay.
it.
Okay. I got you.
I'm very like into line work, but I'm like, I'm trying to be a little rougher. I think things look fine if they're rough, and some people like the energy that's in the rougher drawing, so fine. Not everything has to be perfect. All right, let's throw some colors on.
I've found the more perfect the lines are, the more static the drawing starts to look.
Yeah, that used to be a really big problem for me. I'm so working on getting a lot better, but
you know what solves that?
Mm-hmm.
A really good inker.
Well, yeah, if you ink really well, then you know.
Because the energy in the strokes of the ink work will bring the energy back in.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm not letting anyone else ink my shit.
Yeah, you think the same way.
Everybody thinks that until they're like, holy shit.
And then you could change your mind, and then you put up with the attitude of it, and you're like, just go drink and make shit again.
You know, honestly, I am slowly changing my mind already because there's so much for me to do on Fiendish. I'm doing everything. It's like I'm already hiring someone to do colors and shades. I'm like, it would be nice if I just did the writing and pencils, wouldn't it? You reach a point where it's I have to be realistic.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta go Roman and divide and conquer.
Yeah,
but it's really you need the money too. Sorry, what are you saying?
That's a big part
Yep.
of it, yeah. Paying other artists cuts into your profits a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
I like money.
But you have to, like they say, you have to spend money to make money. They say.
Mm-hmm. That too. I wouldn't mind a good inker if I can get one. I'd pay for it.
It's kind of becoming a lost art form, because as people draw digitally now, they're literally just drawing in black and like thickening up their line weights and calling that inked because it can print because it's pure black lines. Whereas there's a step in the process that when the inker goes in and starts choosing which lines need to come forward, which ones need to have weight, refining the rendering and taking the sketch out of it and making it polished. That's a that's a level of refinement that, you know, a lot of people don't want to pay for and don't find value in until they see it done, and then they go like, wow, okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I've heard that said, and it's kind of the fault of digital art.
Yeah.
Everything is, you know, being digital comics.
The major pitfall with digital artwork that I've seen is losing your sense of scale and working and spending time on shit that isn't going to print.
Mm.
Because, you know, I've fallen into that many times where I'm zoomed in 300% rendering a belt on a character that's, you know, 2 centimeters or 1.5 centimeters in size.
Oh yeah, I had that problem
all that
starting out.
right, all that rendering that I'm doing is not going to be seen in print.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's gonna get, because we're at 11 by 17, it's gonna get shrunk down. So that 1 or 2 centimeters right now is gonna shrink down into, you know, a couple millimeters.
Yup.
Hey, just curious, should I have like a limited tier for like the Rob Willis cover? Just have a line art cover,
Yes.
I don't know.
like maybe like 20 or 25.
No, honestly, I don't know if you need to make it a limited tier. Oh my god, why is my light so bright?
Increases your print cost having a separate run of just
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah.
So
I think
Depends where you print.
Would it be possible to just have the line art of the cover as like an interior page? I just think it looks really cool as line art, but it doesn't have to be on the cover. It could be inside.
You could offer a black and white print, mini print.
That would be cool. Yeah, like an add-on.
Mm-hmm.
Or a stretch goal.
Do people do stretch goals after like the campaign is live, like during in demand?
Yeah,
Yep.
they usually have them set up when they first launch, or they add more as time goes on.
Cool.
when the heat of the campaign starts to cool off, you know, it's a good incentive. But you run the risk of pissing people off by adding tiers after they've already bought, because they go, fuck, I would have bought that.
Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah.
That's why usually when they say add, like you add stuff, you put them with like just that, so people can have the like go back and then add it to their tiers.
Mm-hmm.
With minimal tiers.
Yeah, or for like things that are available during the campaign is like actually making the book better, because once it prints, and all the other stuff for in demand is like extra items and stuff like that. All right, I need some noodling on this. Colors.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea for you to have a preview of your book so people can read it. Irene, I was saying I thought it was a good idea that you had a preview, like you could read it.
Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really does that. I just remember Antonio Bryce did that for Brand. He put out the first 21 pages and then he got a bunch of backers.
Yeah, there's a few.
Cool.
There's a few that did that. Remember, there's also if you were part of the mailing list, you were getting the old Black Flag.
Yeah.
PDF. Yeah. Same thing. Phil did the same thing with the Magic Cop in the beginning. He was sending people like the first few pages of Magic Cop before he launched. Like I knew about it and I read the first pages before he even launched. Yeah.
Did not know that.
I figured, I'm a pretty new creator, so
And,
it's
yeah.
more incentive for people to back my book if they can actually read it and see that it's not shit.
Yeah. It's one of the things that we want to do with when we do the Inkslayer campaign. We want to have all the first pages, like all first 5 pages of all the IPs ready, colored, lettered, and have a PDF that we can send people.
Nice. Yeah. That reminds me, I should.
It's sending a 5-page to people, but it's 5-page sampler of 5 IPs type of thing.
Teenage Mutant Robo Simon.
I'm roboting now.
Yeah,
You were.
a little
Just
bit.
a little bit. Tiny bit.
Everybody's probably awake now and hooking up to freaking internet here. So let's do another drawing.
See this fucking guy right here.
What?
This fucking guy.
What fucking guy? Looks great. Leo with expanders.
another drawing. Get ready.
Hey, I hadn't drawn a turtle in so long. I'm enjoying myself.
I went for the Uber foreshortened again, kind of just to give myself maximum pain.
Oh crap! I still haven't finished a Mortal Kombat one I did like 2 weeks ago.
I don't finish. I don't finish most of the drawings I do here.
Irene,
I save DNC. Boom. Bye.
Irene, test your might and finish him.
What?
Test your might and finish him.
Okay, I will finish him.
Your soul is mine.
That's a very good narrative voice. You should be doing narration for. Yeah, do you do voiceovers?
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
I wanted to do voice acting for a long time, but it's kind of a interesting business to get into. And I do have a home studio that's soundproofed and all that, but in order to get into voice acting, you actually have to try to get into voice acting. So it's kind of, I'm always busy coloring somebody's stuff or, working my day job or being a dad or, a plethora of other things.
Yeah, I know a bunch of people who want to get into voice acting. I don't know. It seems hard.
You gotta build up a portfolio of things before you get accepted, and that's kind of the catch-22. So what ends up happening for a lot of voice actors is they end up doing a lot of stuff for free, and then you build up your portfolio of free things, and then people are like, well, nobody cares about that because it wasn't even a paid gig. So getting into voice acting is a really complicated thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Hex Alan's in the chat. What up, brother?
Hello, it's Alan. What up?
He said that like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, bud.
I always love the theme song too.
The 87 series.
Hmm?
Yeah, never gets old. The 2003 series just had shit openings.
2003. I don't know. Like I like the classic one, but I do like the other one that was like wasn't it?
Well, they changed some.
Where
of the
was it?
openings.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, but then they went to like fast forward or something. They had some
Yeah.
intros later
That's
on.
when it went weird. Yeah.
No, the 2003 series stuck to the comics more than the 87.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Shredder being the fucking crane or whatever. That was so weird.
But did you remember what they did with IDW when the Ninja Turtles went back? They reinvented them. So they restarted the Ninja Turtles from scratch, and Ralph grew up apart from the three other brothers, and he was technically grew up with a an alley cat that was also mutated. So then he later gets found by his brothers. You know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know. I thought that was so stupid.
You want to know why, Chimera? And I mean no disrespect to you, sir, because I know you're a writer. Because writers are fucking weirdos.
Yeah, they are.
Who like to shit on everything that already exists.
Yeah, they are.
It's like, what if we did this? No, how about we don't do that?
Yeah, I've had stupid ideas, but the difference is I usually delete them.
There you go. Good man. Good man.
Fucking do it.
Good man.
Yeah, that's usually how most of my projects go. I nail it in the first draft, and then the second draft, I try to reinvent everything, and then the third draft, I just go back to my original idea.
Right, exactly.
Anyone see Castlevania season 4?
Nope.
I've heard people raving about it a bit. I don't
It
know.
was pretty good.
I heard people complain. I watched season 1. A lot of people bitching about season 2 or 3 made me not stop. I just stopped.
Season 3 is a little weird, but season 4 basically just ignores all the weirdness, if that makes sense. I would suggest just fast forward to the action parts of season 3. And by weird, I mean Alucard getting butt fucked.
Fun.
Yeah, I lost interest after season 1.
Who? What?
Season 1 was pretty good.
Season 1 of what? Sorry, I
Castlevania.
missed Castlevania. Yeah, for season 1 was good. Sorry, sometimes I have kids walking on in my room. I miss them.
Yeah, the first season was good, but I didn't really see why they needed to continue it.
Because they have to play Dracula in season 2.
Well, yeah, but after that, what's the point?
Everyone's trying to bring back Dracula. Spoiler.
You could just ended it though.
No, you gotta milk it.
I was gonna say that's another writer trait too, is literally painting yourself into a story thread corner and not knowing how to end. I give you the Lost. How about Lost? That series?
To be fair, I don't think they even knew what the series was about.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you
To
that.
be fair.
J.J. Abrams did
money.
He just had
did write a
ideas.
bunch of shit and like dropped a grenade in everybody's lap and said, "Peace, I'm gonna go do other shit, guys."
Yeah, he's just an idea guy. Like, oh, what if this happened? I'm like, okay, but what about that? Like, you just.
He is the epitome of someone who is amazing at making movie trailers, entire full-length movies.
Yeah.
He makes a great trailer for the next movie in a movie. Because nothing ever happens. You never know what anything means, or he never puts any conclusions. And then he leaves you there like feeling like empty. And then he goes like, all right, well, someone else is going to do episode 2. Bye. And you're like, fuck, dude. You started some great threads, man. Let's finish some of this shit off.
Yeah, he's just an idea guy.
I hope he gets the idea to never work on Star Wars again. That would be great.
That would be.
That goes for a lot of people.
But you know, dude, no, yeah, you have that guy going for
Superman.
Did you wait? What did you just say?
Superman. He isn't.
He's going to do Superman, and he's doing the Black Superman.
Well, we already have a Black Superman. His name is Icon.
Yep, and Steel. Remember Steel?
Yep.
I thought his name was what's his name? Hancock.
Yeah, and camera, dude. Let's be woke. We need more representation from the Black community, and let's ignore the entire fucking milestone.
But it's
there was an entire side of DC called milestone, and it was all black characters, and they were freaking cool. You had Icon, Static, and there was a whole bunch of others, and and you're like, the fuck? Why aren't you freaking bringing those back instead of trying to change Superman or Batman into something else?
Well, it's because the diversity is just a misnomer. They're not actually trying to make things that are more diverse, because comics and pop culture is already diverse. They're just trying to subvert things that already existed. So that's subversion.
David Feed wants more boobs on Leo.
On my Leo?
He says
I can do that.
He says, draw that Leo with more boobs. More.
I suppose this will be a Venus now.
Well, see, the thing is, you come from anime, so those jugs will have big old creases in them from the straps. You know what I mean? Like with them spilling out the sides, go like super anime style,
Yeah,
and that
I
would be
can,
just uncomfortable.
we'll figure it out. It's
You know,
like
you
how
could do-
straps just sit
Swallow it
on
out.
the boobs, and it definitely looks painful. But whatever, it's a cartoon.
How about this? Add 2 rings to his chest strap, and have each one of those rings go over the top of
Perfect. Or just like 2 giant rings that are like bras.
underwires.
That's amazing design. Why didn't they think of that?
That's because they're not idea people.
That's
They
true.
probably did, but somebody went, that's toxic.
Toxic, sexist, boobs are
So-
misogynistic.
Well, woman would not do something like that.
Yeah.
And then while you look around and everybody's doing it.
Meanwhile, on
Yeah.
Twitch,
Yeah, right. Meanwhile, on Twitch in a hot tub, Amaranth spills some coffee and doesn't chew her
don't
pasta.
sexualize me.
Yeah.
So are they
I don't know.
making-
I have a tough time trusting anyone who doesn't like boobs. I really have a tough time.
Everybody
something
likes
wrong with
boobs, even women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I had to tell my girl, like Alex, like the other day, she was like, I don't know, like I like guys, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm not like I think boobs are great. Like I think boobs are like sweetie. It's okay. Everybody likes boobs. It's like the nature's pillow. She goes, so normal? I'm like, it's fucking
Nature's
normal.
pillow.
Even straight women like girls' boobs.
Yes.
You will look at boobs and go, oh, those are nice boobs. It's like it's
What was it saying? Like, boobs are only thing that can make an infant and an 80-year-old guy act in the exact same way.
Yep.
80. I mean, what?
I mean,
does
It
the
doesn't
same
go
with-
away.
I mean, I wouldn't even put an age on that.
That's true. And an adult person. There you go.
But we do not appreciate women at all.
Boobs. Boobs recommended ages 1 to 100.
That's right.
There you go. I just laid out a little scene here. Check this out.
Human evolution.
Boom.
No expiration date.
Oh, sweet. You are apparently drawing a comic. This is Doodle and Comics.
This is where I stop with the other one, and then I'm like, okay, I got an idea. Boom.
I need to learn to do that. Just let it go.
Where's Carla at? She could start right there. She'd go off on some Frozen tangent.
Yeah, dude, don't, because every time I hear that now, I even have Alex in my head. Like I had Alex, like good thing she's not here, because she would come behind me and go, "Let it go,
Oh my
let
god.
it go."
I hate
And
that song.
she's one of those that has a really like she's got a nice little voice. I'm like, I hate you. And she's evil. Like she'll come and she'll sing and she'll have that evil smile in the face because she knows she's. I'm driving you nuts, ain't I?
God. I hate that song so much.
And she knows it by
Oh,
heart.
man.
She's great.
Work.
So who else here enjoyed those Michael Bay movies a bit?
Ninja Turtles.
Yep,
They're awful.
I enjoyed them. So
Oh, I mean, they were good.
yeah, me, I enjoyed them. So I'm sorry. To me, it was a mix of the. He succeeded in trying to make a mix of the '90s cartoon, the 2012 version of it, of the comic book a bit too. He tried to mix match a bit of all of it. I liked it. I just think that Lois O'Neill is not Lois O'Neill. She's not a reporter. She's a bit more in the second one. Yeah, I just don't like the Shredder.
I think the Shredder in the first one was okay. I like the fight scene, but they didn't. I don't know. He was like old in the first one, and then the second one he was more youthful. I didn't really get that.
Yeah, I really did not like
Ninja secrets.
The 2000 blaze that he can shoot and recall. I was like, the fuck is this shit?
I like the part where they all rushed at him and he like kicked all three of the turtles all at once. Like he jumped in the air and like just took them all down. The only turtle he had to.
We got Jay Money in the chat, Michael T, Joe Ball, and Aaron.
Ooh, what's up? Hello and welcome, everyone.
Joe Ball says Sim gonna make Chris juzz. No, Joe. I'm not gonna juzz. There's a lazy present.
A lazy?
A lady.
Wait a minute.
I heard the same thing.
Just saying the lazy on the stream has already brought her drawing to color, like fully done. So I don't say she's not the lazy.
Just throwing some colors on.
That's right.
Call me lazy, Chris.
It's a slip of
Better
the
get
tongue.
some of that lazy Chris.
He's sweet and tart and kind of smart. He's Sugar Chris.
Boy.
Let's see. Aaron says, "What's up, heroes in a half shell?"
We're doing great.
Michael T says he would love to see James Wan adapt the Last Ronin storyline into a movie.
Yep. Dude, if people don't know about that little story that's going on right now, what got me into it is, it's called The Last Ronin, so there's only one turtle left. The other ones are dead.
Welcome to Doodle and Chill and watch Simon draw.
Old man
Yes, Simon, what's up with
Raphael.
this?
I just what the fuck? Like, okay, this is how Scotsman's like, please put the shine on me now, because
No, I don't know.
We've seen her. We've seen her. We've
No.
seen you. Please
No.
put me on.
No.
Me.
No. I wasn't saying that.
Now you're just being like my girl. Like,
I
don't
can't,
look
like,
at me
cover it.
working. Don't look at me working.
Can't cover it. I'm trying. I can't.
You can't.
God damn it.
That looked like a Bancroft hand.
What? What are you talking about? He's got two knuckles and he's going to be holding a. I don't know who I'm going to make this yet. All right, motherfucker.
Okay. Let's go
Unbigamy.
back. Let's go back to something that looks actually like a turtle.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Oof. Harsh.
Sorry.
Ouch. Big ouch.
Ooh. It's a little cruel.
Spicy.
So much for not overdoing this.
And we're all watching you now.
It's fine.
Don't feel pressure.
Oh, I don't. I'm used to drawing in front of people. Good. You shall not pressure me. Almost done anyways. Now I'm wondering what I'm going to do next.
Do like I do. Do more than one.
Okay.
Then you get people like Scotsman all riled up.
It's
kinda fun.
Really? Damn.
Oh, look at that! Can do more. He does more than 2 drawings.
Listen, some of us have spent the last couple decades spending their time refining other people's stuff rather than getting their drawing skills and speed up.
Yeah, all I'm hearing is excuses.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, bro.
Hey, turtle in the hair. Scott's
Yep.
just taking his time, making it
Eyes up.
perfect.
Eyes on the fucking prize, but you get sidetracked by going there and going here and going.
Listen, I never pick an easy answer too. I always pick something that my brain can barely wrap itself around. You know what I mean? Thank you, Aaron. Thank you. You're a real one, sir.
Aaron says Scotsman's turtle is the sickness.
You mean the sickest?
Yeah, he's got lupus. Mm-hmm.
Max Headroom says cartoon turtles shouldn't have nostrils.
Hold on, drawing nostrils.
I also suddenly got the urge to draw nostrils. Don't
Literally.
tell us what to do.
There.
Though it would
He's
look
got
really
nostrils now.
weird.
He's got nostrils now.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I thought was weird in the new version of Turtles. And the Michael Bay, they gave him nostrils.
Mhm.
Wow. These eyes bother me. It merges into the mask too much.
Yeah, it is kind of weird the way that their mask becomes like part of their skin in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on most designs, on this one I'm referencing, it's not, but it's like the way I'm drawing it.
Yeah,
Hard
you
to
can always
say.
just trim and add a little bit of green.
Yeah, that might look weird.
Alright.
Let's finish the shading.
Alrighty. There it is. Oh, bollocks. Dang it.
So what you up to, Chris?
Apparently spilling things.
Are you at least using turtle wax with his guns?
No.
Are you cleaning a firearm right now, sir? I didn't look.
Yeah, I'm always cleaning.
He's
What do
always
you got?
cleaning his guns on stream.
Show me what you got.
Um,
Oh, nice. Was it a Black Hawk?
it's just a Italian reproduction.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, I didn't realize it when I bought it until I really actually sat down and looked at it. I don't like reproductions.
Yeah, I fired one of those. It was a Black Hawk. I think it was what size round it had a massive round in it. I don't remember what the caliber was, but it's single action, so the
Mhm.
entire trigger pull, you feel the whole draw. Holy shit! I understand now why cowboys fanned the hammer when they needed to shoot a lot, because that shit had a really dense draw to it.
Yeah, this one's 44 caliber black powder, like the Silver Roller arrow.
Nice.
It's, I got this one because it has the really long barrel.
You had to give him a little red in his cheeks. Look at that.
Yes! Cute.
Yes, you had to. Come on.
Listen, I'm not against red or orange. Okay, those are colors that are very dear to me.
Mhm. But
No buts. I'm just saying.
okay. Cool. I'd be like, but it can't be cute.
I'm definitely the orangest guy on the stream right now. Just saying.
I did warn you guys. I'm on a roll with Chibi. Not always, but today I am.
But there's nothing wrong with Chibi. As a matter of fact, I mean, Chibi that's really well done is actually amazing.
Oh, that's comic page. Yeah, I just did those stickers for Fiendish. Let me pull them up. I shall pull them up.
Well, and also having chibis of your characters, of any character, will draw in more audience. People who they'll be drawn to that art and maybe look at your book. Well, that's cool.
Like it.
Yeah.
I
Like
think
those
I
6
saw
a.m.
that on
chibis?
Twitter. Did you put those on Twitter?
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
I saw those.
Yep, it's a sticker set for 8K stretch goal.
Nice.
Yay! So this is going in everybody's package. Cool. Yeah. Well, the demon's done, but the characters aren't. The final character art will look like the demon. So. Mhm.
Yeah, the demon's brilliant. I like that.
Thanks. It's a cute little baby.
Elgargo is in the chat with his eggplant.
Mm.
What's up?
And Ink Spots is in the chat. He says, "You get up too early, yawn."
Oh, just shut up. Just shut up. Grab your coffee and jump in.
It's 11, motherfucker. I was up till 4:30.
Yeah, for him it's 12, dude.
Yeah, he's an hour ahead of me.
Yeah.
I kept coloring for a little while after we
No.
got off Discord last night.
He goes 1 step forward and 2 step back.
See you, Chimera. Make sure you wipe your face off. I'm sure you got some sauce on it. The way you're macking those wings.
Bye, Camara.
You'll go back to work with some sauce on your cheek. Like, oh, you really enjoyed lunch, huh? How do you know?
That was
Well.
some spicy wings. Aye, aye, aye.
All right. I think I'll let this go for now. What should I do next? The turtle, add boobs. I don't know.
That is, you've given us an impossible answer on that one. I
I don't know. April O'Neil.
April O'Neil. All right. Let's do that then.
Nah. Do something more interesting.
Dang. Alrighty.
Oh, did you see what they did with April O'Neil in the new series? They made her a little girl now. So she's not a reporter. She believes she is, right? But she's a little girl, and she's also now not a redhead. And you know what they do with redheads now?
Oh yeah, they hate
yeah,
redheads.
they unperson us. It's cool.
Yeah, and they become black people on movies.
It is very strange. Why redheads?
I know,
no, it's
right?
just our final form. Like we evolve. You know what I mean? We go from 0 melanin to all the melanin.
But let's pick like the
Pokemon.
rarest like genetics and be like, oh no, that doesn't need representation. It's kind of strange.
Good. Like a Pokemon.
Yeah. Listen, you can call me Ginger. Don't call me Ginger. All right.
Ginger the
Oh,
Ninja.
stop being such a ginger.
What up, my Ginger?
Overworking this. Let it go. No.
I'm like making them bulky as fuck. I really like the. Did you guys read the Bisley one called Body Count?
Yep.
Oh, I love it. That was Raphael and Casey Jones. You definitely need to check that out, Chris, if you haven't.
Yeah, maybe if I ever find it.
It's on freaking. Okay. You can find the trade paperback on Amazon.
No, don't. I don't.
Simon is absolutely incensed right now.
Yep. How the fuck can he not have fucking read this shit?
I treat comics like it's like treasure hunting.
It belongs in a museum.
I go to like yard sales and auctions and buy mine. I'm like, ooh, look at this.
More actiony one, I guess.
Okay, sorry. One of those little parenting moments.
Mr. Mom was called to action.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dad, how can I make a toast? I'm kidding. They're not asking me that.
Well, first you raise your glass.
Yeah. First, you have to be legal and be able to allowed to drink alcohol. I don't know why you're asking me this, kid.
You raise your glass and you take your fork and you.
There you go.
And that's when you hear, "Yes, Mr. Scott, what can I get you today?" You're like, "You have an Alfred?"
Yeah, that's right. Alfred, would you be so kind as to replenish my Java? It's run afoul. I'm seeing the bottom of my glass. Please help me.
You know, I have to admit that that's one of the comics that I would have liked to actually get the chance of drawing at least once Ninja Turtles. That
Yeah.
would have been fun. Probably won't do it often because I'd probably do a Bisley theft. That's what I would want to do. Come on, my turtles would listen to Metallica, Slayer, Iron Maiden, like the classic ones.
Not the soundtrack of heavy metal again, Raph. Come on.
Fucking A. You know, one of the scenes I did like in the new movies was in the first one. I think, yeah, in the first one, when they're in the freaking elevator. They're all primed up. And then the elevator is taking time with the little song, and then they start doing the beat. They're getting bored, and they're still trying to get like prime, and they're one starts cleaning the sides, and the other one starts cleaning the swords, and they start making that beat. I'm like, and then when the elevator stops, bing! Oh! I was like, that scene was fucking amazing. Okay, we're waiting. Okay. That's why I like. Not a huge fan of Michael Bay, but I thought like he actually like seemed like he cared on that one. Like he actually wanted to make it good. But I also find out that he's not the producer, he's just the director.
Mm.
So he's the behind the scene, like Cameron was on the Alita Battle Angel. The movie was actually produced by Robert Rodriguez, but it's directed, you know.
Is your
by the way,
microphone sitting on your keyboard? Just wondering if it's like part of it.
it's talking to you, Chris.
Hmm?
Hey, okay.
Did you get one of those cool microphone keyboard combos? I'm just wondering.
Microphone keyboard combos. No.
Oh. Like, why is this keyboard only
I don't know.
$6?
It
Oh, it comes
doesn't-
with a mic.
It doesn't seem to be appreciating your sass.
Oh, can you hear me? Right. Okay.
The typing is very loud.
Yeah.
Oh,
We hear you. We hear the
okay.
we hear the typing more than we hear your voice, dude. So yeah, for people that are just joining us, like Ryan Cardinal in there, right, and Inkspot still waking up. Irene, great artist. Go check out Fiendish, her book.
Hi.
You all know Chris. I don't need to introduce that guy. And don't forget to go check out Telson and Avers.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Nice angle.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something complete. I want to just like do the complete opposite of what I just drew. So
Yeah, I'm just so tired of like all these boring static, like regular 3/4, straight on views. Just they're so boring. Like, change the perspective, change the eye level, foreshorten shit. Like,
I want to show some range.
Dude, you're actually asking people to do some art? The fuck? How
Yeah.
dare you? How dare you, sir?
I know I'm a fucking asshole. What can I say?
Like, you don't need to know how to draw to be an artist, okay? You can just like do Tumblr art, and
Apparently,
if I believe it's strong enough, I am.
If I feel good about it, then you should like it too. That's
I'm
the standard right now.
Yeah, I'm expressing it, so you should say that it's great, and I'm courageous.
There's no objectively good skill.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of hate. I'm turning my comment section off.
It's not because it's bad; it's because you guys are hateful.
Yeah.
No, you suck.
Criticism is not hatred. It's
Like, hey, I want to go on stage and force everybody to watch me, but they have to like me at all times. I'm sorry. You go on fucking stage, you're gonna get criticized, even if you're the fucking best at what you do. You could be the best. You could be known around the world as the fucking best at your fucking craft. Go on stage, and there will be at least 100 of them going, "That guy sucks."
Yeah, man, you put your shit on the internet,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna dislike it.
You know, if you're ready to if you want to go on stage, but be ready to be put down, that's for fucking sure.
Well, if nobody dislikes your work, you really aren't challenging
Trying.
anyone.
You're not trying.
So,
It's not bad though. When I started this stream, I was like, I was alone. I'm like, oh, that's gonna be a short one. What's up? Ended up being a cool stream. I like it. Really like what you're doing. Right?
thank you. I'm glad I caught your stream. Usually I miss it, I know, but I tried today. It helps that you started later.
I know, but that's what I.
Drop in time.
That's why I did it last night, because everybody's like, "Oh, we all saw it late. Like we just woke up," and I'm like, "Oh, you know what? I'll just read, do it an hour later." Also allows.
I'm just gonna say this. Once my character gets designed, I might have to commission a pinup or something. If you're doing commissions.
He's talking to you, Irene.
Oh, sure, yeah, yes, I'm open for commissions. What are you talking to? I am totally open to that. I'm like already swamped with freelance, but I want more because that's how I roll.
Yeah, we still need to make money to keep working on what we're doing.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I like taking. I'm trying to get more. I like to do stuff for like other indie comics as well, because I'm so tired of getting commissions for only, oh, draw me like a superhero character that I don't care about. Like, I want to do something that, I don't know. Like, I want to support original IPs. I would be happy to do that.
Yeah, she even knew. I don't know if you know, but she even worked at Marvel.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
So much fun. I mean, yeah, sure.
See the sarcasm. Like, that's why I mentioned it. She was like, starts feathering other people, and then I'm like, yeah, she worked for Marvel, and she didn't stick around. She did like a 2-3 contract to try to put her in the. You're a girl. You should enjoy working on this because it's empowering. And she went, "Fuck you."
Pretty much. I mean, I didn't say it, but I just like silently laughed because it's like they don't. It's like clearly not respecting me. Why are you giving me all this stuff that's not my style? Like, look at what I do on Fiendish. They were putting me on kids books and YA stuff, and it's like, I understand everyone has to pay their dues. I can't get exactly what I want, but it's like, it just kept on going downhill. It was like, fill-in artist, underpaid work, and why was I put on this stuff?
Yeah. Hey, we got Tampa in the chat. What up, dude?
What's up, Tampa?
Oh, hey, Kampa! Hello. Hi. And yeah, DC straight up told me I was too manga for it. I was like, well, screw you, because I know there's an audience for it. If you don't want it, bye. I'm doing my
Too
own
manga. Thing. Is that like, that's like an oxymoron, isn't it? That's like, there's no such thing. Like,
I sent my stuff to DC, like the 2 editors, and they're like, yeah, well, it looks good, but we don't have anything for your style. Because I was like hungering to draw something in my style. Because at Marvel, they kept on putting me on YA stuff and kids stuff, like literally kids books. And I was like, at one point, it's not work is work anymore. At some point, it's just like, you're constraining me. I want to do something. It's been like 4 years. I need to be doing something that's my style. But they're like,
your
you're
style looks
manga.
good, but we think you're more suited to work in the market that's actually making money right now, not ours. So
that was basically what I was told. It's like, your style looks good, but we don't want to make money. I'm not saying I would have made them a ton of money or anything, but like manga is doing really well. So I don't know. I don't understand.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is that they hate manga because instead of being like, it's like, we are the comics, manga's just like trying to steal our shit. Like, if you listen to some of the pros talking, right, They're like, well, we gave them our readers. Like I'm like, that's
What?
you didn't give
gave
them
You
nothing.
gave who your readers?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, not gonna say names, but it was on some streams. Like, we gave them our thing. It's like we're not fighting for it. It's like I'm like, dude, that's not it. It's yet, not because you're losing competitive doesn't mean that you're giving away because you gave up.
It doesn't work that way. You don't go
No.
from like, yeah, you can go from crack to heroin, but you don't go from like, you know what I mean? Like manga is like a nice craft beer all the way to fucking, some kind of crazy drug. They're not even the same. They're not the same audience. I don't know why I use that analogy, but still.
It wasn't the perfect one, but we got what you were trying to say.
Like, I mean, comics are a drug in a way. Like people are addicted to them. They love them for, because they're escapism, the story, the art, all that stuff. You don't go from Western comics to Eastern comics, or you don't go Eastern to Western or Western to Eastern very often. It's not like unless you're an artist who's into all forms of art, but like most readers are like either one or the other.
I mean, if your product is good, people would be reading both manga and your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is, because people want more content. It's not like there's only limited bandwidth of like things that people can read.
Well, there is an elitism to manga as well that I don't think really exists as much in Western comics, where like, people in particular, like talk about like animation, right? Like if you're a person who likes dubbed, well, you're looked down on by the hardcore people. Oh, you don't watch subbed? Oh, you're one of those people. Like the dubbed was terrible. Well, I mean, I get it. Like I get to a point where if I'm watching a dub or I'm watching something that's subbed, I don't even notice the subtitles after a while. I speak a little bit of Japanese, so it's like I don't need to look at every single word, but it becomes like invisible after a while. But I still will listen, watch some dubbed stuff as well. Nothing wrong with that.
No, especially when you're working, it's kind of fun to have dub if you don't speak the language. Because when you're working, you're not looking at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ryan Cardinal. He says, Irene pulled a Homer Simpson and faded into the bushes.
Faded into the bushes.
Yeah, Marvel.
Tommy says,
yes, I did.
Tompa says, Shane mentioned on the stream that Chainsaw Man was the stuff US people did. Now, even the brutal stuff, one needs to look for manga / European.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's certain artists that had a nice, like, had a brutality to their work, but like,
It was still frowned upon. It was more mainly indie comics or underground that were like that.
yeah,
US,
for sure.
Probably.
I mean, if you think about like a just a
took a-
trope in anime,
Mhm.
right? A samurai cuts his target, and then you get the of blood just spewing like ridiculously cartoony, out of the cuts that they got these fountains of blood coming out of them. That and all the crazy demonic stuff and just weird tentacles and all kinds of crazy shit. Anime has it all.
Hey, tentacles! Hey! Yeah.
Who doesn't love tentacles? That's right. I had the same.
People that are not into hentai.
Everybody
What?
likes hentai.
Not really.
Some sort of peasant.
Whole thing. Some peasant.
Oh no, I'd rather be a peasant than a perv.
What?
What?
Anyone that
Damn,
says I'm
who-
not a perv are lying.
So what's hentai?
It's just anime porn.
Okay, so hentai just means porn, right?
No, it means hentai to characters. It means deviant.
Right.
Yeah. So if
It's
something
like
is like
taboo.
deviant, you could also use that phrase for just saying,
Because
oh, something is like that.
it goes from regular type of porn to tentacle aliens and monsters.
A
Well, I
little
mean-
bit.
That does it have? No, I'm asking. Does it have different connotation, or is it just still all hentai?
No, it's still just all called hentai. Like if it's specific types of porn, like gore porn is called guro, and there's like different types of. But hentai just is, even though it means deviant, it can be applied to just any anime porn.
Mm.
You have your ecchi as well.
Yeah, ecchi is like girl on girl.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yaoi is boy on boy.
Interesting.
Come to me for all this knowledge.
But you seem very knowledgeable.
But yeah, people are gonna think I'm like way more perverted than I actually am.
Yeah.
God dang it!
You can always just have her hang out with Carla. She knows all about yaoi.
Oh yeah, I do need to hang out with Carla more. It'll be a yaoi talk show. Yay.
Oh boy,
I'm honestly not that into yaoi or hentai.
I don't even know what yaoi is.
Yaoi is
It's the Hebrew word for God. Oh wait, no, that's Yahweh.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And that's what you'll find if you Google it.
Google it.
Correct.
Yeah, go Google it. Yeah.
Yeah, Irene's just being very devout.
I'm so proud. I am part Jewish.
Right.
He said that Dave just said that he watched Dragon Slayer and it's freaking good.
Dragon Slayer?
Demon Slayer.
Oh, Demon Slayer.
I did not watch that yet.
Yeah, I started watching some of it. It's well done. I wouldn't say it's like mind blowing, but it's like well done. You know,
The movie or the series?
The series. I haven't watched the movie yet. I started watching the series because I don't even watch anything because I just don't have time. But everybody was going on about it, so I wanted to check it out. You know, and like the animation quality really helps sell it. It is good animation.
Joey Cage knows what's up. He says, very devout indeed, just like Bible Black. Ah, exactly.
Just like what? Bible Black? I don't even know what that is.
Well, that's because you're not a man of faith.
Okay.
Let's see. Tompa says RE0 is still his favorite anime.
Oh, ReZero.
I've heard of that one, but I've never watched it.
Yeah, same here.
Yep.
RE0, was that the one where he dies over and over again? Going at. Yes, it was. It was the guy with the cell phone who, yeah, the isekai one. Oh, so many isekai anime.
Is that the guy that walks around with his phone and he has like antennas, like a bug on his ear?
No, it's like
No.
a normal guy that gets transported into a fantasy world, but every time he gets killed over and over again, and then every time he remembers what happened last time, but he just keeps on restarting in this fantasy world.
Okay, so it's like East Den. Got it.
Back Earth, I'm nobody. Here, I'm Den.
There's no way I would get a girl like that in my world. Screw this, I'm staying here.
I would give it to you willingly.
There is way too many of those types of animes where it's like, oh, I'm from the real world, but now I'm in this fantasy world.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what isekai is.
But that's what we're making fun of because it's one of the it's one of the stories in Heavy Metal, the movie, the animated movie. Like, you know, it's a kid he plays D&D, gets transferred into another universe, into another body of a hunk, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I guess it's like fulfilling reader fantasy or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it is getting really lazy at this point. It's like
But
there's so
that
many out there.
that's another thing that the West needs to catch up is like manga, and in Europe, like Europe, they their comics pretty much like the manga. They have stuff that are very sexual, some that are not, some are very sci-fi, some are childish. You know, comics are not just for kids. I don't know why that stigma's still here though.
Don't know. So weird. Like we had the Comics Code Authority, and now not so much anymore. But it's like a different kind of censorship. Like
Yeah, it's the
what?
same people trying to come back at it. The
It's a
mothers
different
of Christ and
excuse.
shit. Yeah.
American comics can't catch a break.
How dare you trying to compete with others? Shut up.
You have to be good and Puritan. Drop boots.
Or if you go, I'm gonna do a manga, but it's not a manga because it's not like that. No,
What do you mean?
Alrighty, I'm gonna head to bed.
ooh, already past the 2 hour.
Boy.
That goes by fast.
Time flies.
So,
You gonna wrap
dude,
up?
yeah, might as well wrap up. We're already past the 2 hours, 2:30.
I'm getting hungry.
Mm-hmm. Time to go eat a little bit.
This thing's got pretty far along though.
Mm-hmm. I really like it.
Thank you. Maybe I'll actually post something that's just a sketch this time.
Let's see what Scotsman did. Roundhouse.
It's not a roundhouse. It's a spinning heel kick.
It's a roundhouse.
Roundhouse would be going the other way.
Okay, you didn't get the joke? Roadhouse. Fuck.
Bristolian Dave is mad. We're finishing just as he shows up. Hi, Bristolian Dave. Sorry.
And that's the nice Irene.
Hello.
Little Chibi Leo.
Yeah, I did a Chibi Leo.
And working on that Ralph charging.
Denim Action Ralph. I want to do as different styles as I could. So there you go.
And me, I was working on that little group shot here. Yeah, Ralph
Sweet.
here, Leo, Donnie, and Mikey in the back. And also have this one.
Yeah.
Obviously my favorite is Leo.
I see.
No bias. Like one of the ones I wanted to draw to was Bebop and Rocksteady.
Bebop and Rocksteady.
The pig and the rhino.
Mm.
But the hard work. Is it? No. No, it's not a hard work. What is it? Hog, isn't it? With a boar. A boar. He's a boar. Yeah, Bebop and Rocksteady, right? You have the rhino and the other one's a boar, right?
Yeah.
He's not a pig. He's just a boar.
Yeah, he's a four.
So yeah, people, go sub to Sugar Chris channel. Check out Irene on Renner's Draws and go check out Fiendish.
Yeah.
Go sub to Scotsman Stevie's channel. Yeah, some cool stuff there. And if you want to learn some tips on coloring, check the Gavs and collab. And often me and Inkspot and Beacon stream with him too.
Sorry, I have to show this for like 1 quick second.
Go right ahead.
Thank you, because I am on stream and I must show it. So, Fiendish, my comic, is on Indiegogo. We have 7 days left. So, you should check it out. It's awesome. It's anime style. There's tentacles, there's action, there's blood, and it's everything that you might want. Oh, yeah, sure.
Toggle some of the pictures.
Do that. I was trying to be quick, but here you go. And it's a 46-page book, and it's completely done. So it's done. Everything is ready to go, except I had to finish like the sticker set.
That's the one I was telling you, Scott, that was the one that that would be in your. You'd want it back.
There you go. The first chapter is
Yeah, I'll
very
rock it.
action-packed.
Rock it right now.
Well, thank you. Thank you. And I am a fan of environments. I'm a crazy person. So there you go. Now we have
Definitely
some.
didn't skimp on the background.
No, I
Mhm.
actually like drawing environments because I'm a mutant apparently. Oh, these are the comments. Let's see. And I have some very, very awesome perks, including the stickers, Demon Sandy, and oh, here's some of the pages. There you go.
And the plaques.
Yeah, and the plaques. So I suppose I will show those two. Here you go. Hey. Make sure. There. So that's the wooden plaques that'll show up that will come the plasma tier. So that's my original art reward. So if you like Berserk or monsters or fantasy or D&D stuff, then Fiendish is a comic for you. Back it. Love you guys. Yeah.
Oh, wrong window.
Oh no. Screen me. Oh no, so much pressure. Should I keep on scrolling? I didn't want to take up too much time on your stream, but I mean, I'll just keep on like going on if you want me to.
That's okay. just show your stuff.
Like, yeah, I mean, that was most of it. Let's see. That's the standee. That's the little plastic standee that comes with the heat tier and up pledges. These are the guest posters by my colorist on the left, and the one on the left is by Yvonne. I don't know when he's going to actually finish it, but it will be in color as well. So I got a couple of guest posters and one poster by me. And here are all my add-ons. You can get an extra copy of the book, the 2019 preview book, a couple of posters, an extra standee, and also my regrowth art book, which was my first campaign on Indiegogo. So I did that one in 2019 and I fulfilled that. So I know what I'm doing. I know how to fulfill campaigns, so you don't have to worry about that. So, and here are all the other tiers. You can get just the book and a poster, 2 posters, 3 posters, and all the above with the standee. And then you get the plasma tier, which one I'm really proud of because it's everything and it includes those wooden plaques I just showed. So, yeah. Oh, and if you want to read the comic, get a taste and see if you like it for sure, you can go to fiendishcomic.com. I have like a 22-page preview on there. My Internet Explorer hates me and it's freezing, but you can go there. That's how things go.
And
There
don't
you go.
forget to go check out her channel. She does the Wednesday draw along type of thing.
Oh yes.
Yep.
So
At
I
8.
do. Yeah. So my channel is Rini Draws. It's the same as my name here. I do Wednesday streams, and it was going to be an art stream, but I had so many people on last week. I think it's more like a guest talk show. We just talk about comics and shoot the shit. But
See why it's that's why this show ended up being Doodle and Chill instead of just drawing.
Yeah, it stopped being an art stream because it's like people want to come on, and like I like having people on as well, but it clearly just stopped just being like me drawing. So
Yeah, but when you're having guests on, you're into host mode, and it's not very draw mode.
Yeah, I can't draw because I could just ignore everyone but be a shitty host. So that's not gonna happen. But yeah, every Wednesday, it's called the Hellion Art Show at 8 p.m. EST. So come check us out. Bam bam.
Hell yeah. And please, people, don't forget to sub, like, and share this channel. When we pass the 300 subs, when we pass 500, I'm giving away an original cover sketch art of a heavy metal anniversary issue. So you definitely don't want to miss that.
Nice.
And please go check out Tellson and Adverse. We're working real hard to get the colors done and going to print next month, max. So please go check it out for $25. You get an 80-page book, two prints, and 3 stickers so far. And trust me, you get your money's worth. And shipping to the US right now, like if you take advantage of it before the first fulfillment, it's only $15 even if you order a double copy.
That's pretty nice. That's really cheap.
That price changes after we do the first fulfillment because right now as I ship a bulk shipment to Beacon, he's going to fulfill it there. That's how I can do the $15.
Right.
But afterwards, I'm going to have to charge like higher because it's going to leave from here. So it's kind of like get in before we fulfilled. Like that, you save at least like between $5 to $10 in shipping.
Sweet. Good idea. Back Natverse. Yeah.
I would say everybody have a good night and For people that haven't seen it, look at this. That's good. I mean, thinking of using that for like a variant cover reprint type for the issue number 1 for the second campaign that I'm working on
I think
for
you
Tales
should.
of the Universe 2. And I think it could go very well with the variant painted cover by Inkspot. And then look at with the title there, it kind of looks like a cover, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Oh.
does make a good cover. Go
So-
for it.
Thank you everybody for joining us, and see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. And if the winner, because that's one of the things I was paying attention before I went to check the poll. You know what won? I'm surprised. Dude, One Punch Man was so much in a goddamn lead. I'm like, we're definitely drawing One Punch Man. Nope. SK from LA won.
No, I voted for One Punch Man.
I voted for One Punch Man too. But that's the thing, is I like every IP I put in there, so I'm always happy who wins.
That works out.
People are pissed at me like Scots because I made them choose between Superman, One Punch Man, and all
That's
those
a hard
like,
choice, man.
he's like, dude, he goes, how? Why? He goes, why? And he goes, put Metal Gear. Okay, so I put Metal Gear in, and I added Escape from LA. Like, you motherfucker.
Dang it.
I gotta choose between 2 Pliskins, a Superman, and a One Punch Man. That is like the unmovable object hitting the unstoppable force. Shit.
So everybody, have a good day. Have a nice weekend. See you all next tomorrow, and back here next Saturday. And the poll will be live later on tonight. So have a good day.
Bye, everyone.
Later. Hello everyone. Welcome to Doodle and Chill.